Hi everybody in my TSTO Harry Potter group and YouTube channel. Okay, so here we go. We got a new adventure. This one here is brand new. Wandering Sea Serpent. This should be fun. I know a lot of people really like the new Sea Serpent that they released near the ocean area and trying to level it up. I called mine Serpy. I couldn't figure out what to call him. I know there's a few people that watched the video when I unlocking video, and been feeding them. I got them up to about a level 6, getting there. So we're gonna start this here, and you've got 2 days. Yeah, you get about, I think about maybe 3. I don't know when it started. I just opened up my game and it's here, so I figured I'm gonna get the jump on it. I enjoy doing these; they're a lot of fun. And for beating this, now hold on. Hagrid needs your help with a creature so large even he has trouble handling it. The legendary sea serpent. Can you find out why it keeps slipping away to the Black Lake and ensure it has a happy home in the open ocean of the magical creature reserve? Complete this special adventure to earn a cozy sea serpent sweater. It's a tongue twister. Cozy sea serpent sweater. See it go? Okay. Now that I get that out of my system, let's start it and see how long it goes. Okay, once I get through all this. Okay, so we're going to open this up. I want to open up and see what we got, what we're dealing with here. 3 parts. So, since this is 3 parts, I'm going to do as I usually do, and I'm going to do 3 parts. It makes it easier visually for people to watch if I do it this way. You can pick what part you want to see. Some people will watch the first part and the last part. I know the last Tlsq that I did, the Slytherin one, that was my highest video I've had since I started this channel 3.5 months ago. Over 3,000 views. So thank you to everybody that watched those videos. I really appreciate it. It keeps me wanting to do these when I know people are actually watching them. And I enjoy doing them. I have a lot of fun. I like these stories better than I do the quest line. The quest line, kind of real short. So, enough with the babbling on as I'm doing. I got excited when I opened this up and seen this because I didn't know it was going to happen. I'm usually up to date on this stuff, but I did not know that it was going to happen. So, here we go. Let's get her going so we can get our sweater. Visit the reserve, and we're already here, so let's do this. We got Hagrid and Barnaby. Grogu, you made it! Hello, Grogu. This place is brilliant. It's like we're really by the ocean. Hello, everyone. I can hardly believe we're still so close to Hogwarts. Must have been a little hint or foreshadowing when they had Hagrid near here to collect the energy and stuff every day for a little bit. Impressive, isn't it? This will help us care for all sorts of water-dwelling creatures. And there's one in particular I've been wanting yet to meet. Me too. Don't make fun of me. Grogu, Barnaby, meet one of the biggest creatures in the whole reserve. The sea serpent. The one was raised in captivity. It can't be returned to the wild. When it needed a new home, we took it in. It's saying hello. What do you think of this sea serpent, Grogu? What a majestic creature. Nature's beauty knows no bounds, that's for sure. Hard to believe some consider sea serpents to be a bit scary. I just don't understand it. I suppose not everyone appreciates magical creatures the way we do. I've never seen a sea serpent before. I've just read about them in books. Or, looked at the pictures. In the old Muggle tales, sea serpents were always destroying ships and gobbling up sailors. Muggles have come up with a lot of silly stories about sea serpents, but the truth is different, and there's something I need your help with regarding this one. We won't be much use to the sea serpent if we can't sort fact from fiction. Hagrid, can you help us understand what sea serpents are really like? I sure can. Let me tell you everything I know about sea serpents. Yeah, come out like a pirate. I don't know. Okay. I just think it's funny. It's like he's just staring. It's like shaking his head. He's even shaking his head at me. It's like, you're sad. You know what I say back at him? Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Now that you learned a bit more about sea serpents, let's see how much you can remember. About how long will a sea serpent get when it's fully grown? Oh God. Say about 100 feet. A fully grown sea serpent can grow up to 100 feet long. That's right, Grogu. You got it. I know you'd catch on quick. Of course, there's still a lot we don't know about sea serpents. It's possible they could get even bigger. And imposing as they may look, sea serpents are just really gentle giants that won't hurt anyone unless threatened. In that case, it sounds like it will do just fine here in the reserve. So why is it that you need our help? Then as hard as we worked to set up a nice place for this sea serpent to live, it keeps slipping away. For some reason, it pops off to the Black Lake, almost every day. What's wrong with the wandering sea serpent? The local creeks and streams won't be enough to handle a creature as big as a sea serpent for long. Every time it makes a trip, it causes a lot of damage, and we don't even know why it keeps leaving. If there's a reason the sea serpent keeps going to the Black Lake, we just have to find out what it is. I sure could use your help. We gotta do everything we can to make sure the sea serpent has a happy home here in the reserve. Hey, where did it go? There it goes again. It's already on its way to the Black Lake. Don't worry, Hagrid, Barnaby and I are on the case. We'll figure out what's going on. Thanks, Grogu. As soon as the sea serpent appears in Black Lake, I'll go investigate. Okay? Let's go to Black Lake. Here we go. Ooh, there was an energy there. Okie doke. Huh, didn't even know that. Just saw something. What is... Something wrapped around the rock. Okay, here we go. Find the serpent. Ah, there he is. There's the sea serpent. Hagrid was right. It swam all the way to the Black Lake. You know this monster. That's not a monster. That's Serpy. Oh, spare me. I know a monster when I see one. It nearly got me when I was fishing. It swam right up and tried to eat me. Somehow I doubt that, Mr. Filch. I'm telling you, it tried to eat me right off the dock. That thing's a bloodthirsty monster. You were frightened by a gentle creature like this, Mr. Filch? Here I thought you were made of stronger stuff than that. I'm as tough as they come. It's not like I'm frightened or anything. I just know a bit more about sea serpents than you, apparently. I've read all about them. They're always sinking ships and gobbling up sailors. I've got some dynamite stored away. I've half a mind to solve this myself. Don't you dare, Mr. Filch. Serpy isn't going to hurt anybody. Here, let me prove it to you. Who's a good little Serpy? Who's a good little Serpy? Sorry. I love the colors on him. What could be a male or female. Who knows? There we go. All right, fine. The sea serpent isn't as bloodthirsty as I thought, but I still think it scared away all the fish. If it weren't for that creature, I'd have a bucket full, easy. I'm sure you would, Mr. Phelps. Actually, if Serpy's coming to the Black Lake to feed, that is worth investigating. No matter what Serpy is thinking, it's hard to understand its behavior from the surface. Then you ought to go to the bottom of the lake and see for yourself, providing you don't get eaten or drowned, of course. You're right, Mr. Phelps. I got to get back to the bottom of the Black Lake. It's like when I was searching for the final cursed vault. I'll find Barnaby and get in touch with Professor Flitwick. We need to practice the bubblehead charm. You're off your rocker. You think you're going to the bottom of the lake is a good idea, but if it means I get my fishing spot back, I won't try to stop you. I'm sure Barnaby will be eager to help me look for answers at the bottom of the Black Lake, but first we will need to practice our charms. This is nice. I hope they put out more of these. I really like these. They just have a nice feel to them. Okay, learn from Flitwick. Okay, here we go. Thanks for agreeing to meet us here, Professor Flitwick. I'm always happy to help my students perfect their charms, Mr. Baby. When you asked me to help you practice the bubblehead charm, I was pleased by your initiative. Thank you, Professor. The bubblehead charm will help us explore the bottom of the Black Lake. Yes, I wanted to ask you about that. Before going any further, I need to know more about your intentions. The bottom of the Black Lake is full of pearls. Students are not normally allowed to venture so deep. Why should I help you and Mr. Lee? It's to help a magical creature, a sea serpent. We need to learn why it keeps leaving the reserve and slipping off to the Black Lake. I see, the sea serpent is indeed a rare and majestic creature worthy of concern. Understandably, you need to get to the bottom of the Black Lake to investigate its mysterious behavior. You have cause worthy of risking the pearls of the Black Lake, Mr. Baby. Does that mean you'll help us? I will, but only if you don't take any unnecessary risks. If something were to happen to you down there, I'd never forgive myself. Don't go looking for a cursed vault or anything of that nature. We understand, Professor. We'll be extra careful. I see now why you wanted to meet me here. This is an ideal location to test the effectiveness of your bubbles. Now let us begin. I will show you the finer points of the bubblehead charm. Okay, so I'm guessing there'll be a test coming up. Let's see. I'm just reading a little bit so I know what he's going to test me. I know he is. Oh well. No worse than the owls or newts that are coming up soon. Oh. There we go. Well done, both of you. Your bubblehead charms have greatly improved. With this, you should be able to survive underwater for long periods without needing to come up for air. Thank you, Professor. I can hardly believe it. We're going to the bottom of the Black Lake. I finally get to know what it's like to be a Plimpy. Then again, there's also possibilities, something going terribly wrong. How do you feel, Grogu? I'm excited. We're going to a place few Hogwarts students ever see, and we'll be able to spend time with a Serpy in a whole new way. You're right, Grogu. As long as we don't die, this is going to be great. Mr. Lee, Mr. Baby, seems we have an unexpected visitor. Look at that smile. You, Serpy? It came to the Black Lake again, but what is it doing here? It's calling to us. I think it wants us to follow it. Oh, it's funny. Me woo. It's diving. Come on, Barnaby. We got to follow it. It's time to go to the bottom of the Black Lake. Okay. So that's the end of part 1, Wandering Sea Serpent. Well, that was a lot of fun. Sorry about some of the noises and impressions and stuff. I just try to make it a little bit more fun than blah. I'm a kind of a wacky guy, so it comes out in my videos a little bit. Okay, so that's the end of part 1. Part 2 will be coming up. I'm doing 3 parts to this. I had a lot of good feedback from people that sent me messages, private messages, saying that I have it advertised in other groups and stuff, saying they really like the 3 parts. Makes it much easier to get through, because, I mean, this video here is going to be about 16 minutes long, so you got 3 of those. Okay, well, that's part 1 done. Thank you so much for watching the video, and stay tuned for part 2. Feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel for everything Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. And leave in the comments if there's any videos that you would like to see in the future, or just let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you. Okay, so till next time, happy topping, because this is the way.